Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not been posting a lot of videos that I want to on my YouTube channel just because of everything going on. So I think in the next couple weeks I might have more videos coming up. There might be more than one a week coming up. I'm trying to get back to being consistent. I am consistent right now on TikTok so far. I've just been having so much stuff, and just doing the short form content has been easier for me because I can like carve out like a couple minutes out and then edit during when my son's asleep at night and then post it for the next day. So that has been easy for me right now, but I don't. Want to forget about my YouTube community. So baby number two is coming by so fast. I'm already on this Wednesday I'll be 23 weeks pregnant. Yeah, so there is so much to update you on. If you hear some like rattling noise, our AC went out, so we have like a fan like running because it's super hot outside right now. I need that to like survive. Like I would love to be outside right now, but my toddler, well, he's taking his nap right now, but does not want to listen right now, so it's kind of a little hard. And then I have to wait till maintenance can come and fix our AC, so I'm doing the waiting game. I think last week maintenance had to come because our mirror in our bathroom fell down and the sink wasn't draining, so it over flooded by the water, so that was a whole disaster last week. And then I'm constantly like watching my parents' dogs, so I go back and forth. So if you go on my TikTok and you see that I'm in a different like background than like a gray walls that I am here, that's because I'm not at my house. So let's get into today's video. I know that was kind of a long intro. I just wanted to get a little update. I do have a crib, but I need to put it together and move it around so I can put all the what I have for the baby to be right there, and it's safe out of our son's hands and our cat won't get into it. I do have my body pillow that's on my bed. I need to do, well, not do that, but I need to put it, like make my bed and put it behind so you can't see it. I thought it would be fun to film talking about my baby registry. So let's get into that. I know I'm also having a baby sprinkle. I'm almost at next month because it's almost September. I can't believe, but at the end of like October. So I'm still looking for like a dress. I have to also order a dress for a wedding. So all that is coming up. So I don't know, just crazy. Sending invitations to my baby shower to companies that I love and that I personally want to work with in the future, and then some other companies that my husband loves. So stay tuned to those videos, and there's more to come. I'll see you in another video. Bye. So on my baby list, I just cut my lip, so don't mind that cut. On my baby list, under the feeding section, I have this pigeon nurture nest bottles. I want to breastfeed, but also like in like a month, when the baby's a month old, let my husband try to feed him. So, and then I have the Boom Trove, all like cups just because I had the Haka, but it didn't really work well for me, so I want to try those. I also have the Lancinone bottles just in case my daughter just doesn't take the pigeon. So, and those are two really good ones. And then I have the Efi S1 breast pumps, so I also want to get the breast bags to go along with it to store my breast milk. So, and I do have a lot of breast milk storage bags that I didn't end up using with my son, so those are the only ones that I have on my registry, just because I have a lot already on hand. Just wanted to try these out to see if they are as accurate to some of the other brands or not. As long as we're still under the feeding, is also my breast friend pillow. I know I've heard some people say they love it, they hate it. I had the Boppy for my first son. I didn't really care for that. And then I want to try the breast milk pitcher method, so I have 2 of them. I probably have to get like 4, but I want to try it out to see how I like it before I buy another 2. And then I also have these the breast milk storage bottles, so I could pour them in, let them chill before I put them into the pitcher. And then I also have, when I'm on the go, I have like the Mom Cozy pump wipes. I really like those. I had that with my last son. And then I have this like chiller of milk when I'm on the go. I have somewhere that I can store my milk and it'll be nice and cold by the time, so when I get home I can just put it back in the fridge. So that is what I have on my feeding. Next, for the sleepers, I have the waterproof fitted crib mattress pad. And then I have the Boom baby starter kit. I want to try these wipes out. Everyone's talking about them. They're popular right now. And they're also like non-toxic. I'm also looking at trying the Parasol chlorine-free diapers, as well as the kiddos ones as well. I know that they have sizes on them, but I put any sizes up from size 1 and up, but the picture just chose size 3. I also want to try these Healthy Baby safe organic diapers. And then I love these baby wet dry bags to just keep in your diaper bag, and then you're on the way. And then another of the Parasol, and then more of the backup wipes of the Boom. And then what else is on there? Then I also have the Coterie diapers that are on the very bottom. I can't move where you could actually see it, but I want to try them. I know people love them. I didn't really get to try them with my first kid because they were just brand new and I didn't even know about them until after my son was already born. Now you can see the Coterie diapers. For diaper bag, I want to have the Itsy Ritsy diaper bag because it'll also help put some needed extra stuff for my toddler. It's big enough. And then other baby gear items, I have a traveling baby washing kit just when we're traveling. And then I have this adapter for our stroller so they can eat their snacks when they're big enough for the stroller though. And then I want to try a different baby carrier. I had one and I didn't like it, but I do have one for my husband and he loves that. So I want to try out the Wild Bird aerial carrier. And then I didn't actually choose a color. I like that green, but there are other ones that I really love. And then for my stroller, when it's just me and the baby, I want this like organizer so I don't have to take my bag or take the full diaper bag if it's just like a quick run. And then I have two of these like back seat organizers. It'll just make it a lot easier if I can just grab something from there than if it's in the middle seat. And then for safety, I do have this like baby safety kit just because I had one for my son, but we used a lot of the stuff from it and it's obviously his. And then I have this like digital thermometer just because obviously I was a first-time parent already. So as a second-time parent, I want another thermometer that I can actually remember what their temperature was. So it has an app associated, and I love any of the itsy ritzy toys. So obviously that had to be in there. And then vitamin D drops. I know with my son, we had to give him some too. He just didn't have a lot. And then I love these stain removers for your baby's clothes. So that's what's on my registry for that section. So for a bath, I have a new mat and siding, and then I wanted to do the angel care because I really did not like my baby Frida and we got rid of it. Just it was getting so old because my son was a big baby, so he did not last long in that. And then I want to get the Canopy oat like water filter, so the water's all nice for my daughter and my son obviously. And then this little fidget toy to be on the side of the bath, along with some other bath toys. I know they're gonna love the bath toys. I just hope my daughter loves the bath as much as my son. So another view of some of the other bath toys along. Then I have the bath toy organizer to keep them so they don't get moldy and clean. And then this elephant shower head I want to use for my son and my daughter. Just make it a lot easier than to actually get our shower head down for them. And then for me and my daughter, I want to get the nipple butter from Earth Mama and the diaper balm. I heard really good things about both of those. So I don't have a lot of clothes that are on my registry because I do know some people will obviously give me clothes. I have some of the clothes from my son that are like gender neutral that I have pulled, and I'm going to be washing them in the next few weeks. And then I have some other girl clothes that I have. So I have a few girl clothes that are on my list, but not a lot. And I know my mom will go crazy about girl clothes. So these are two that I really think are really cute. So I hope that these would actually give people ideas of what types of clothes I like. And then I also got, I think they're the Kinder Bravely nursing pads that are reusable. I had them with my first son and I loved them. And then I want to try the Halo sleep sack for my daughter. We just didn't really do the sleep sacks with my son because A, he didn't like the sleep sacks. So I want to try it out with my daughter. And I love the dusty pink color. I do have these little boots just because it's going to be cold. I don't know if she's going to knock off her socks if I have socks. And then just to be safe, those boots. And then I also have like a first aid kit to keep in my car or in the diaper bag. And then I have this like sensory strip for her tummy time. And I do have a like little cute little dress that I love that I added on. So I do have this like playpen. Just I know like she won't be in it until like she's a little bit older. But I also said I'm open if it's like secondhand. I'll like deeply clean it. And then I also want to try out this Willow bigger pack, bag of breast milk storage bags. And then I usually get really big at my end of my pregnancy, so I want like a pregnancy band support of my belly so my back doesn't hurt as much. And then I do have the itsy bitsy like pacifier holder if she takes like a pacifier. My son did. And then I know these are privated. That's privated because I probably will buy them myself. They're like baby photos, and then like their baby handprint and foot would go alongside. And then I want to get this baby booger and Asper from Oogie Boogie. And then I also have my prenatals on it just so that I remember I need to buy those ones. These are like mainly for me. So it's like New Mama Essential Kit. I love the Honest company. Like I have some of the skincare. I love it. So I wanted to try out their care essentials that I could just throw in my bag for my hospital. And then I did not have it with my first son, but I remember my lactation consultant saying I probably should try out these silverettes. So I went with the Willow silverettes, and then I have the 2-pack Mom Cozy Ultra Soft Nursing and Pumping Bra. And then I went with the Earth Mama Postpartum and Breastfeeding Gifts box. And then I have on my baby registry with Baby List, they gave you an opportunity like thing to put it takes a village. So it has like help things if people just don't have the money, like my cousins, like my little cousins. Obviously they're not going to have like a lot of money to buy anything. They can help out by babysitting, a home cooked meal, and then there's like a cash fund to do diapers, and then there's one to get my baby car seat professionally cleaned and the baby stroller as well. And then I also have a registry with Target and Amazon. So let's do those next. So this is my Target registry. I have this like ink pad for her handprint and footprint to put in her baby book, along with a kit to make an ornament since she's due around Christmas time. Then for medication, I have these Highland Day, and I don't know what happened to the nighttime one. I think it's like lower down, but I also have the nighttime oral pain relief. I love the Highland medicine for my toddler, so I want to try out the ones for the baby. And then I have this Camille, also like teething and nighttime teething drops that I'll keep in her diaper bag. And then I really want this wagon because my son is in the 100th percentile for his height for almost being 3. So it's not going to work really to do the stroller as a double stroller. And he fits really good in this wagon. And then I can just get the adapters for the baby. So I really want to get that wagon. And then I do have some like headbands and bows for my daughter on my registry. I do have some more clothes that are on the Target. I love this cowgirl like outfit with the bloomers. and then these 3-piece pants set, and then down below is the long sleeve onesies that go with those pants. I just thought those clothes were so cute. And then I do have the Itsy Ritsy like play gym set, but I don't know if I'll keep it on there or not. And then I also have the Zarbee's cold serum for her as well. And then I also have another baby of the Zarbee's. I also love any of the Zarbee's stuff. And then I also have the Canopy air purifier for the, probably I'll put it in my room while the baby's in here and then move it into her room. She gets bigger. And then I have the Legendary Milk Viewer Yeast Powder. So I have this Earth Mama Cabbage Cream for breastfeeding to help soothe my boobs. Then I also have the Freedom Mom Breast Care Kit as well. And then I have the Pregnancy and Baby Shower Gift Set from Booby. It has like a smoothie shaker. It also has some like protein bars, electrolytes, and other stuff. That sounds really good, all in like a pack. And then what I really like, I can go buy. And then at the end of my Target registry, I do have the Legendary Milk Thirsty Hydration supplement. It's like an electrolytes drink. And then I also have for her birthday, for her first birthday, I loved this crown. I just wanted to get it right away. So I think it's so cute. You could do when she's 1, 2, and I think 3 for photos. And it's just so cute because like she's gonna be born around like Christmas time. So it's like a wintry thing. I love it. So this is my Amazon registry. So I have the Skip Hop Activity Center that I'll also turn into like a table and chairs once she's outgrown that. I know you have to buy the chairs separate. Then I also have this play gym. So I really want to get this. Okay, now I do have a couple clothes, as I said in my previous clips, that I don't have a lot of clothes on here. I have a little bit of clothes. I love this in the blue and white, and then I also loved it in the flower print. So I have one of each. I love these. I could put like a onesie underneath or not. She could just be in her swimsuit and that's just her cover up over, but I think it's just so cute. So I got these cute pink bath towels. You can actually use them at the pool as well, but I also wanted some more baby washcloths as well. You can never have enough, and it's also nice to keep some in your diaper bag. Water if like their face is dirty, easy to clean. And then I do have this like postpartum cart that I really love, and I'll probably have to, when I'm done being postpartum, I'm gonna have just a diaper and diaper stuff, and then also like all my pumping and snacks. Then I also have this caddy that I can move room to room as well with the diapers and all her needs, like hairbrush and that stuff. Then for feeding, I have these muslin burp cloths. And then I also have the Otocast cabin car mirror that's also CarPlayed. And then for bedding, I have a couple blankets. I have this like pink one that's like a light pink with some white flowers. And then I also have this pretty fleeced one, depending how cold it is. Like there's the fleeced one, and then there's a lighter weight blanket. And then her sheets, like a dusty pink sheet, and then like a light white sheet with some flowers, and it'll match that blanket as well. And then I have some muslin swaddle blankets as well. And then it also matches with those like swaddles that are already pre-made that helps you. And then I have for pumping is to collect colostrum, and then my pumping spray so I wouldn't get hurt by pumping so much. And then I also have 2 different types of nursing covers. One that gives airflow and I can actually look at my daughter. The other one I can also use for multiple things besides nursing. I can put it on a shopping cart and other accessories. It can be also tummy time when we're out. And then I have to get her own fan. My son's not going to give up his fan. And then her own car seat toy. And then I have some teethers. My son loved those keys, so I want to get another one for my daughter. And then also these other teether toys, and then these clothes dividers. And then I got this bottle organizer set. So it's a set, so here's another part of that set as well. And then for the closet, the bigger clothes I'll store in these bins, so they're higher up in the closet. Then I can switch them out with her clothes that she outgrows. And then these postpartum shirt with the shorts, and then the pants, and then the Freedom Mama postpartum kit, and then the Mom Cozy colostrum kit as well. And then I got this outfit for me and my daughter. We decided to take photos of me in my hospital gown, and then a matching outfit for her that matches my gown. I thought that was cute. And then a hydro jug to make sure that I have water. And then I didn't have this with my son. I wish I did. Is a hospital folder with all the documents, because there's so much stuff that you have to sign, and I just don't want to lose anything. And then I do have some Gen X baby medicine, and then more of the Highland teething gel. And then I know I'm gonna buy these. This is the baby bottle washer, and then the cleaning tablets as well. I know with my first son, we washed all of it by hand, and it took some time, and I already have a lot of dishes, so I want less on my plate and enjoy motherhood. So I have this little sister outfit, and then a way to store all her bows, and then this closet organizer for her closet that she's sharing half of the closet with her brother. And then I want to get this label maker for everything, for the baby bottle station. I don't know, her clothes that she goes through, and anything else that's needed. And then I love this Big Brother outfit. And then these signs that are for her room, and then also for the playroom. And then last but not least is this like feeding kit and this portable changing mat that also can store up toys, your diapers, the wipes, and that. And I think you can do extra clothes. so you don't even have to take a diaper bag if need be. So I really loved, we had one with my son that was always in my husband's car, so I needed to get another one. So that's what's on my registry. I don't personally think it's that much stuff. Some of it I'm going to get myself. I know I'm gonna get ready, and I really just want to just get everything right now. And then I see all the time on my TikTok when I open it that Alex Cooper's buying people's registries. I wish I would be one person, but we can all at least hope. But I can't wait. And my cat keeps knocking the camera. Just wants all the attention. So those are what's on my registries. And I can't wait to show you what could be in the welcome boxes that I'll be getting soon. I'll be posting videos of those. I'll probably do a video. So probably be like a short video for each box, going into depth, and then sending invitations to my baby shower to companies that I love and that I personally want to work with in the future, and then some other companies that my husband loves. So stay tuned to those videos, and there's more to come. I'll see you in another video. Bye.
Young private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today.